there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe on your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. And I have something to tell you. You're going to freak. You're going to freak. You're really going to freak. You're going to freak out here. You won't believe what I have to tell you. Just won't believe what I have to tell you. You know, you're really going to be surprised. Until I come up here sometimes and, you know, most of the time when I tell you something, I don't know, I've been told I have goat mouth, as they say in the Caribbean, I have goat mouth. When I say something, bet your bottom dollar it will happen. I tell you, watch me, I know a rat when I see one. I tell you, watch me. If I tell you something, it will trip you, it will trip you. 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 In fact, I ain't going there as yet. I ain't going there as yet. I ain't going there as yet. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, all those of you, I ain't going there as yet. I'm on 6. That's where I'm going. Yeah, because what I have to explain to you is plenty. I have to put this on my hand because this place is so cold and it dries my hands. Yeah, those from TV land all over the world will tell you that. Yeah, as long as you know, in a shirt or suit, but boy, that thing is a condition can dry you up. You know, the son of a police officer, who is also a flight attendant, was shot and killed and robbed of his car at Antigua Road, Wallerfield. The deceased has been identified as Shakir Wells of Aruca, a flight attendant with American Airlines. Wells was taken to the remote district hospital by officers of the Valencia Police Post, where he subsequently died. Around 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday, 24th of January, Wells was in company with a 19-year-old Martin Stewart of Antigua Road, Wallerfield, in a silver grey Hyundai Elantra PDM 3608. Wells parked his car along a dirt road opposite the bakery along Antigua Road, Wallerfield, and Stewart left to visit a female friend. Sometime later, several loud explosions were heard, and Shakir shouted, "I'm not from around here." More shots were fired at him, and 2 men entered his vehicle and fled the scene. Officers from Valencia Post were on mobile patrol and responded to the shooting. We are putting up a photograph, ladies and gentlemen, of a flight attendant. Yeah, real sad. So he's an American Airlines flight attendant. He's son of a police officer. Robbery again. Officers from the Valencia Police Post 1 mobile patrol. Officers from the Valencia Police Post 1 mobile patrol. Crime scene investigators found and seized 4 live rounds of 9mm 5 spent shells and 2 projectiles were recovered. Corporal Ali of the Arima CID, WPCDRs of Region 2 Homicide Bureau of Investigations are probing. You know, today somebody asked me, open up the lines and leave that photograph off and show the scene for me, please. Someone asked me, what's the murder total? I said 43. 43, I said 43. They said, what? I said 43. And it is only the 25th of January. It is only the 25th of January now. We are 43 already. Just imagine that. With 6 more days to go. And you know, January is a long month, and it's, you know, sometimes it's as they say for a lot out there, it's challenging. But nevertheless, as I tell persons, I've been able to weather the storm. Because I had my act together in December. So I planned for sailing in January. Just imagine, I tell you, this crime situation is totally out of control. Totally out of control. I mean, it can't come off my mind about what happened in St. Augustine yesterday. Someone was telling me some videos. I don't know if we have little images of persons. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, that's one of the guys and them. I will call their name shortly. I'll call their name shortly. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, just go back to that story. Don't mix that story up with St. Augustine. Because I want to make sure, you know, this man lost his son and it's really, really sad. This man lost his son and somebody from that zone could tell me what's going on. But I will tell you, hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, so how are you?
Good afternoon.
Mr. I.A.N. You call from Tobago. You call from Tobago, right?
Yeah.
I watch your program every evening. Just give me a break, a couple seconds. I know you hear time, but give me a couple seconds.
What is that?
Just now wait. 1, time is time. You say start from 5:45. When you up from 5:45, you're not on the air. That's 1.
I can't hear what he's saying. He has his television set on. Yeah, I know time is time. What he was saying? Okay, but he does not know what keeps me back sometimes. So I'm trying. Let me tell you something. Sometimes, yeah, let me tell you something. I had a business, you know. I had a business when these people could call and say this and they say that, you know. To put this together, all this, it takes hours. And sometimes I have to go through this. And sometimes with people, with the researchers, I have to do this, I have to do that. It's a long thing I'm putting together. And today I was putting something about a certain person who was arrested. So it took me time. So even I tell you 5:45, even though I tell you 5:45, are you running late? Are you running 5 minutes late too? But I'm starting. So you see how these no good people and them, quick to say this and say that. Why don't you add on the show? Yeah. Oh, you never one time. Last time I checked, I don't work for nobody, you know. Yeah, but last time I checked, I don't work for nobody. No, but I have to go down that road. Don't come my show and tell me time is time. You don't know what I have been doing. You don't know how much hours these things, and half a day and pay a set of people, pay people all in the back, researchers, writers, everybody in the back, stick down in a computer, can't go to a washroom, can't go for lunch, nothing. They're busy, crunch time, to put this together. For you to call my show and tell me, time is time. Well, you want to hear now? Last time I checked, I work for myself, yes? I'm here a public servant. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Mr. I.A.N. is the problem of this murder in Trinidad and Tobago. We have blame Mr. I.A.N. because he's supposed to put his foot out and he's not putting his foot down. So he is the one to blame for this murder in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm glad what the police is doing in Trinidad when they kill him.
He has his volume up.
Because the Bible says
he has his audio up. Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the son of a police officer was shot a flight attendant, was robbed of his car at Antigua Road, Wallerfield, Arima. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a Diego Martin man was shot and killed inside a vehicle along Elegon Avenue, Diego Martin, on Tuesday, 24th of January. The dead man has been identified as Isaiah Blackman of Ram John Trace, Elegon Avenue, Diego Martin. I mean, sometimes some of you just sit down there and you're watching show, but you know how much hours and how much this and how much it takes to put into this. You all don't know. You don't have an idea. I know our show time starts at 5:45. We have contractual arrangement, and it starts at 5:45. Money running if I start 10 minutes late or 20 minutes late, I still have to pay. But sometimes I rather get my things together because I'm here, I'm there, I'm doing stuff. I have projects going on, all kind of thing. Boy, I tell you, people can really, I tell you, watch me, them from hell, yes? Just come to upset me. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, a Diego Martin man was shot and killed inside a vehicle along Elegon Avenue, Diego Martin, on Tuesday. The dead man has been identified as 26-year-old Isaiah Blackman of Ram John Trace, Elegon Avenue, Diego Martin. Around 6 p.m. on Tuesday, residents of Elegon Avenue, Diego Martin, heard several loud explosions. And on checking, observed a green-colored Mitsubishi Lancer motor vehicle registration number PBA 7739 crashed into a wall. Blackman was found in the driver's seat suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to St. James Medical Facility but subsequently died. You heard it nowhere, but you heard it on I.A.N show. All those of you online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from this platform, the I.A.N Facebook, I.A.N Network on I.A.N Network on YouTube, IANN.org. You can also download the app. That's what we're talking about. So everybody who's watching, a special good evening to you. The devil busy. A San Juan man, ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. A San Juan man, I tell you, I have something to tell you. And it really took me a lot of time after putting this in, after this matter was brought to my attention last night. I tell you, last night I was at a cocktail party in the Hyatt. And right there, I almost collapsed. I couldn't believe what I just heard. When somebody called my phone and said, boy, you know, so, I was like, what? Until I walked out to the Hyatt on the side there to take that call, and I was like, serious? I said, okay. And that's why I came back today and started to put them. In fact, I wake up my researchers and them, because I left Port of Spain really late. And just to tell them that this is what's happening, and this is what took place. And I stood right here and I predicted it. A San Juan man was gunned down at Temple Street, Chanka Trace, El Socorro South on Tuesday, 24th of January. The dead man has been identified as 27-year-old Tahir Liverpool of Quarry Road, San Juan. Around 3 p.m., Liverpool was lying in front of his brother's home when a silver Nissan Fielder station wagon reversed into the yard. 2 men alighted from the vehicle and armed with assault rifles, and opened fire on the victim, who ran inside the house but collapsed and died. You see, they're pulling up with the vehicle. Look at the young boy that died here, 27-year-old Tahir Liverpool. I don't know why anybody want to kill Tahir. Okay, look like we have a shaker. We have a shaker on board. A cameraman who's a shaker. How that happen? Oh, it's a long lens. They use the long lens. Okay. So now you have no time to put up a tripod because you're moving. Because you have so much things to go on. And so now, you know when you work so hard, all different media houses out there taping my show, when 5:45 come and taking my story and running it, and you swear they were there, you know. You swear they were there. You swear they wait, some of these stories that they don't have, they will wait because they will get the fact. Who visited the scene, how much police, who this, who that. You understand? So now you're hearing that San Juan man was gunned down. He's been identified as Tahir, Liverpool of Quarry Road, San Juan. Around 3 p.m., Liverpool was lying in front of his brother's home. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I take you down again. An unidentified man was shot to death and dumped at the side of the roadway in Felicity, Chaguanas. Around 7 a.m., a man contacted the Chaguanas police station but that the male was seen lying motionless along Alexander Street, Union Village, Felicity. PC Alexander and PC Packet were on mobile patrol and responded to report. Upon their arrival, they observed the body of an African male. The victim had a plait hairstyle, and he was clad in a white jersey and three-quarter khaki-colored pants, lying on his back on the eastern side of the roadway with apparent gunshot wounds to the area of the head. The scene was processed, however, nothing evidential while he was retrieved. Police believe the victim was killed elsewhere and his body was dumped in the area as a diversion from the actual crime scene. WPC George of Region 3 Homicide Bureau of Investigation is probing the incident. I tell you, a lot happening, a lot. This thing with the shooting in St. Augustine can't come off my mind. It just can't come off my mind. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police have arrested 4 suspects, seized several weapons, and were engaged in a shootout with suspects involved in the murder of 16-year-old schoolboy and another man at Gregory's Lane, Warner Street, Freeman Road in St. Augustine. Again, police have arrested 4 suspects, seized several weapons, and were engaged in a shootout with the suspects involved in the murder of 16-year-old schoolboy and another man at Gregory's Lane, Warner Street, Freeman. The suspects were held in Aruka by officers of Northern Division Task Force who intercepted a vehicle which had 6 male occupants who were involved in the murder. 3 of the suspects believed to have been wounded managed to escape while 3 others were detained. Police later discovered 4 firearms, including 1 AK-47, 3 pistols with extended magazine, 1 bulletproof vest, 1 blue strobe light in the vehicle that was intercepted. Between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., officers of North Central Task Force East proceeded to Bertie Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka, and observed several men attending to firearms and other items. The officers engaged the men, and subsequently 4 persons were arrested. They are 18-year-old Jabari Gomez. Wow. I call his name a couple times here. Right on this, Jabari Gomez. Annie brother. Ballantyne Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka. Nursing a gunshot wound to the upper leg, presently at Eric William Medical Science Complex. Under police guard. Yeah, Jabari Gomez. 20-year-old Josiah Gomez of Ballantyne Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka. I'm showing you. 21-year-old Dylan Pillai of Manamore Road, Aruka, and 24-year-old Wendell Batiste of 6th Street, 5 Rivers, Aruka. All of them names, every single one of these fellas here, I call their names on this road, on this show. And I will tell you this, just today, ladies and gentlemen, we got information up to last night that we passed on to police and whatnot. And it's terrible, and relatives who are watching, it's sad that your cousins, your nephews or whoever, they have taken that course of action. It is sad. The items recovered by police are an AK-47 rifle, 3 magazine, 2 Beretta pistol, 1 Taurus pistol, 3 extended pistol magazines, 3 rifle magazines, 42 rounds of 7.62 ammunition, 42 rounds of 5.56 ammunition, 39 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 5 bulletproof vests, a police siren, a bullhorn, what? Several items of clothing consisting of Marvin Gaye hats, gloves, black hoodies, jeans, camouflage pants. Remember, everybody demand camouflage pants, they get back everything. In the car that was used, and the Corolla here. Just imagine that. All the good in all your house, but they want to play bad man. Everybody gonna get charged. Everybody going to get charged. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Investigation continues into double murder and the double wounding at Freeman Road in St. Augustine on Tuesday. The deceased are 16-year-old Darshan Ramnath, a student of St. Augustine Secondary School, and another man only identified by his name, his alias Gino, who's of East Indian descent. The two wounded victims are 50-year-old Ramesh Jogiraj of Orange Grove Road, St. Augustine, who was shot in the upper right arm. You see, when people telling me I come in here late, mind your business, because you don't know how much hours it takes to put this in. How much hours to put this rundown together. I ain't toting, but I have to pick up from people, because remember when I come here, I have to go through everything, like an hour show before an hour. Yeah, I have to go through everything. You understand? People, yeah? I have the correct spelling, all kind of thing. The two victims are 50-year-old Ramesh Jogiraj of Orange Grove, St. Augustine, who was shot in the upper right arm, and 30-year-old Homardat Joseph of Freeman Road, who was shot 5 times in the forearm, upper back and neck. He remains in a critical condition. Around 2:45, get that video ready for me. On Tuesday 24th, heavily tinted grey Toyota Corolla motorcar, registration PDJ 5348, entered Warner Street and drove into Gregory's Lane and opened fire on several persons, killing Ramnath and Gino at the scene. Among the officers who visited the scene, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Acting Commissioner, am I right? Yeah, ACP Wayne Meister, Senior Superintendent Ramphal, ASP Douglas, ASP Ramharak, Sergeant Ramjohn, Woman Sergeant Davis, Corporal Rahim, yeah. Rahim is the investigator, the lead investigator. That's what I'm hearing. Terrible, look at it. Shots fired. Normal. Young boy started around, dash and running. Yeah, normal. Start over the video, let me see when they turn. We must never forget that. That's why you have to be very careful for carnival and things, you know. That you see people shooting without any, people like care who pick up, you know. They make care who pick up, you know. Who dead badly wounded. You in a crowd, you walking on the road, all kind of thing. They have band glass, bottles, they have do all kind of thing, you know. You have to make it safe for the revelers. Because I tell you, these people outside here, watch me, they're different. This video last time when everybody at the cocktail party in Hyatt last night, the energy cocktail party, asked me about this video. I spoke to persons from Tucker, from Sherwin-Williams, a lot of persons. Ram Logistics. A lot of people, great people. But just watch this, watch this. Watch this. Watch how this man just come out shooting. They get back everything, 9mm, they get the gun, they get the car, they get everything. Watch. Your whole life change, charged for murder, all kind of thing. You're gonna get it good. Watch. They come out of the car when they see this boy running. You know, they pursue this young boy, you know. Watch. Oh gosh, nah boy. Nah. Watch this one, watch. He almost shoot the partner. Watch him just shooting a while. Yeah. But you know, strange enough, you know. If you watch this video, good. Watch this video. Researcher, watch this video. Somebody back, you know. Somebody back and shot at them, you know. Watch it, yeah, watch it. Somebody fired some shots. Yeah, somebody fired back some shots at them. From quite down in the hole. Way boy. Somebody fired back from them in corner. But where is this? But while a child playing in the road, somebody riding a bicycle, all kind of thing. They do business, they do business, they do business. Then they bungs on the physically challenged man. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a fast break. This break is brought to you courtesy Domas Windows, CTS College, Liqua Construction, our website company.com, Passage to Asia, Neo Eyewear, and Stetton Ultrasound, Stetton Drugs. Let's take a fast break.
Joma Security laminated glass
actually reduces sound significantly. When you invest in Jomas windows and doors, you invest in a product that's going to last you a lifetime, and it's backed by our 20-year warranty, which makes all of this worth it.
Guess who's selling his vehicle? I.A.N himself. Ride in style with a luxurious BMW M4 Sports. Low mileage and in top condition. For more information, call 294-4081.
Are you dissatisfied with your child's performance in primary school? Concerned about face-to-face classes or bullying? Enroll your child at CTS College Private Primary School. Classes are online and ideal for students entering infants to Standard 5. We focus on holistic development and critical thinking, with weekly assessments and intensive SEA preparation. Our dedicated teachers would help your child get their desired results at the SEA exam. Registration is ongoing. Visit ctscollege.com for more details.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, porta-cool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
Do you want I.A.N live at your business and seen on television? Then book your live now and promote your business the best way you can. Get 1 hour of ad-free live broadcasting on television and all our platforms. Don't wait, spots are going quickly, so book now. Call 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Present your business professionally by calling a websitecompany.com. We'll create a website to expand and digitize your business, sell products, receive orders, and accept payments. Convert visitors into customers. Prices start as low as $3,500. No monthly or annual fees.
Sparklin', pourin', premium Moet and Chandon champagne. Passage to Asia. Ultra all-inclusive. Carnival Kisses. Sunday, 5th of February 2023. St. Andrews Golf Course. Mocha, Marabao. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Lavish food court with over 30 dishes and desserts. Premier non-stop entertainment from Kess the Band. Karma featuring Ramvi and Nisha B. I Word George. Aaron. Tickets now $1,200. Passage to Asia. Ultra all-inclusive. Carnival Kisses.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chagonas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Here's another reason to advertise on Crime Watch. Over 45 million views on YouTube alone in the last 6 years. An outstanding 14 million views for 2022 and on track to surpass that in 2023. In just the previous month, we have surpassed over 1 million views and close to 200,000 hours of watch time. Can you imagine the reach our YouTube platform will get you? Don't forget, persons will also see your business every day by watching our live program on television, on our website, our iOS and Android applications, and of course, our Facebook page that boasts over 576,000 followers. Our packages are based on viewership, so that your business can get the most exposure possible. Advertise where the people are watching. Advertise where it matters on Crime Watch.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a cameraman. Yeah, we're looking for a cameraman right now. If you're looking to work, let's say like a night shift or a day shift. Yeah, we have 2 shifts, so let's see where we can put you. Night, or if you can drive and whatnot. Understand? I'm looking for researchers also. Writers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm short of 1 person, so I'm looking to do that. But that is terrible, yeah, with that shooting. Look at it and just look at the shooting. It's really something else, huh? In St. Augustine. They started the video, please. Really something else. Right? They're showing you the extent. So just to let you know, while the video is showing, the police got persons, police arrested person. Go back to the video, please. Yeah, go back to the video. While the video is playing there, police have arrested the four suspects, seized several weapons, and were engaged in a shootout with suspects involved in the murder of 16-year-old schoolboy and other man at Gregory Lane. All right? The suspects were held in Aruka by police of Northern Division Task Force, who intercepted the vehicle, which has 6 male occupants who were involved in the murder. 3 of the suspects believed to have been wounded, managed to escape, while 3 others were detained. Police later discovered 4 firearms, including 1 AK-47, 3 pistols with extended magazine, 1 bulletproof vest, and 1 blue light. Between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., officers of North Central Task Force East proceeded to Bertie Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka, and observed several men attending to firearms and other items. The officers engaged the men, and subsequently 4 persons were arrested. 18-year-old Jamari Gomez, again 18-year-old Jabari Gomez. I don't know if you have photographs. Jabari Gomez of Ballantyne Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka, nursing a gunshot wound to the upper leg, presently at Eric William Medical Science Complex, under police guard. 20-year-old Josiah Gomez, also of number 11 Ballantyne Road, 5 Rivers, Aruka. 21-year-old Dylan Pillai of Manimore Road, Aruka, and 24-year-old Wendell Battis of 6th Street, 5 Rivers, Aruka. Just to let you know that. Just to let you know that. Okay? So the police were able to arrest persons in connection with that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, 36-year-old man was arrested by police in connection with the February 28, 2020 triple murder of Guapo Village, Point Fortin. Remember with the fire and whatnot, you remember that? A 36-year-old man was arrested by police in connection with the February 28, 2020 triple murder of Guapo Village, Point Fortin. The suspect of 1st Street, New Village in Point Fortin was held by police on Tuesday, 24th of January and taken to Point Fortin Police Station, where he remains in custody. He's expected to be interviewed in connection with the triple murders of 69-year-old Ceslyn Farrell, her son, 48-year-old Patrick Farrell, and a family friend, 41-year-old Seyelles Cadet. They were all stabbed and their home set on fire by a male suspect who had been previously detained but later released pending further investigation. Initially, police thought the victim died as a result of house fire, but crime scene investigators soon found evidence inside the burnt-out outhouse, which suggested the trio were first murdered. The investigation of the triple homicide took an extremely long period of time, given the fact the DNA samples had to be sent abroad to be analyzed. That is craziness. There are families out here who need closure. We need to have our own DNA lab in Trinidad to service Trinidad and Tobago, and who want up the islands to use it can use it. Pay your money. You understand? Because there are families who still waiting for closure, and because sample gone away. Look how long, 2020 this murder happened, February 28. And look how much years after sample now reaching here. We should train persons, train civilians, bright people, train them in this field, in the DNA field and whatnot, to work in these labs. That is what Ministry of National Security should be working on. Somebody should come out and tell me, look, we're going to do this. Because there are families who want closure. That is madness. All kind of thing going on in Trinidad, millions of dollars spending, and we do have a lab. Crime scene investigators found blood splattered on the walls of the burnt house, where 3 found at Petrochin quarters in Cochrane on Friday, 20th of Cochrane. Cadet, a mother of 3, broke off a relationship with the suspect and left her home at South Central Road, Point Fortin. Ceslyn Farrell, an avid churchgoer, met Hannah through the church and took her home. About 4 months ago, Patrick Farrell lived in Tobago at his mother's home at Guapo, but he was one of 6 children. Farrell also had 17 grandchildren. So they met this girl. That's why you have to be careful who you're giving a lodging to, you know. You have to be real careful. Sometimes you might feel sorry for people. You might feel sorry for people and say, well, let me help them now. Because you go into church, God knows you're a church man. And maybe God knows, you know, you have good intentions. They'll come by me and stay now if you have no way to go. Not knowing she hiding. Never forget the story of Jonah, you know. Never forget the story of Jonah. Jonah was running. And because that he was running from the Lord, the story, the Bible says that the boat, the guys, you know, they weren't sea and they started to develop a storm. And they thought they were going to die. And unless they didn't throw Jonah out of the boat, the storm didn't cease. You know? And sometimes you have to throw people out of the boat because once they're in your life, it will always have a storm. So look how good it is. It's a classic story here. Where this family lost everybody. Everybody, people get chopped up, they burn to death, all kind of thing. Because of one person who broke off a relationship with a man, and the man swing back looking for she. Nobody didn't know she was on the run. And that is it. It's sad, it's real sad. But may God rest their soul in peace, because they know the church boy, the church man, he had good intentions. That is it, and that is the story there. That is the story there. That's why you have to know who you have. So then you pick up a man and he running. So then you pick up a woman and you know who she running. She running from a gunman, from an abusive man, and innocently you pursuing a relationship with she. And just so bam, 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 you get gunned down, you know. And the man started getting matrix, you know. Yeah, that's what's going on out here. That is what's going on out here. You understand? Also, all 3 suspects who were killed by police after they robbed KFC delivery driver Mayaro on Sunday have been identified, while the 4th suspect remains on the run. The deceased was identified as 19-year-old Zachary Gilbert, a.k.a. Corey, of Michelle Road, Mayaro, 21-year-old Antonio Sendros, a.k.a. Mata, of Bel Air Road, Mayaro, and 17-year-old Christian Cooper. Little boy, robbing KFC driver, they get gunned down. It's good for them. You have to say it's good for them. The 3 suspects were shot dead after they reportedly opened fire on officers who confronted them. They could say they have no gun, they could say they have this. Where robbed the man for? Where robbed the KFC man for with gun? If they could rob a KFC man, they could rob a normal woman walking the road. They could dramatize people, they could hurt up a community. But that would I get. Also, 3 members of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, TTCG, Special Naval Unit, has been charged with the murder of 34-year-old Teddy Richard Sylvester, who was kidnapped from his Cameron Hill Marval home on Monday. I know you want to hear what I have to tell you. You know. I'll tell you just now. The suspect was identified as Emerson Perdesi of Carnage, Elijah Julian of Bartaria, and Caden Boko of Sentence. Investigators received the go-ahead to charge the suspects after Director of Public Prosecution, DPP Roger Gasbot Senior Counsel, met with the investigators to review the case file. The 3 were expected to appear before a participating magistrate today, Tuesday, 24th of January. They were detained on Wednesday, the 18th of January, for questioning by a joint team of homicide and anti-kidnapping officers linked to the killing of Sylvester. Following the arrest, the defense force issued a release informing the public that the 3 were detained and they will assist police in the investigation. Because just to refer back to the incident, on Monday, 9th of January, 34-year-old Sylvester of Cameron and Marval was kidnapped by 4 armed men dressed in tactical uniform with the word police on the chest area, bundled into a black SUV. Sylvester's relatives subsequently checked the police station in their district but could not find him. On Tuesday, 10th of January, the victim's grandmother reported him missing to the Marval police station. 3 days later, Sylvester's body was found off Cadet Road, Pity Valley. An autopsy showed that he was murdered. Investigators were also able to confirm that the Nissan X-Trail was registered to a law enforcement agency after receiving information. So them use our official national security vehicle to put on that work. Yeah? Just to let you know, they use our official, the black X-Trail. I tell the people brave, you know. They're brave. Investigators were also able to confirm that the Nissan X-Trail was registered to law enforcement agency. Also, just to let you know, again, a pensioner was robbed of $60,000 in cash moments after withdrawing the money from a bank in San Fernando. What are you doing with $60,000, Mr. Man? He had a 91-year-old woman, you know. Around 9:30, 91-year-old woman went to the Republic Bank at Sipero Street, San Fernando, and withdrew $60,000. She placed the money in a brown bag and put it in a purse before leaving the bank. When she arrived at the San Fernando home in a car, around 10:30, she was approached by a man who opened the door and dragged her out. The suspect snatched her purse with the money and fled the scene. A report was made, and the responding officers found her handbag at the side of the roadway near the home. And let me tell you what's going on there. Are they take that money to get somebody, or you're doing some work home, or some kind of thing, or you're going to buy something and talk, pucker. People like to talk, so don't talk your business. And it could be somebody in your house know that you're going to take out that amount of money. But if it's 90,000 she take out, 60,000. Somebody take out, she's a 91-year-old woman. Or let her cool all herself, but taking out money and all kind of thing. If all take out large sum, get somebody to go with all in the bank, somebody trustworthy. Sometimes you have to move like old people. Old people like to talk, and old people feel every shadow is a gun, man, you know. Every shadow. My grandmother sending me in the shop with $100 long time. I can remember that. Boy, she had to wrap it in paper, put it in my little pants, by my jockey here. Chuck it so. Don't talk to nobody. Come back with the change. I know when they buy things for old people, they like to see the product, you know. They want to see the change first. Let me see change. I don't want to see what I send you to buy. What I send you to buy, watch it after. Where is the change? Yeah. They're cautious and now yeah, that's where I get that from. When I send people to buy things, I want to see receipt and I want to see change. I don't tell me they're getting no receipt. Where in the world you buying things and they can't get receipt? You are a con man. You are con man tendencies. You sending people to buy things and you can't bring a receipt. I didn't get a receipt. Go back and get a receipt. I want to see it right that. Yeah? And people might say, oh, it's funny and oh, it's difficult. No. Just like the old people, every shadow is a gunner, man. Yeah? Rob $60,000 in cash. Want to take the second break, courtesy Gable X. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I saw a grand opening of the D59 bar and lounge. This Friday night, all roads lead to the grand opening of the 59 bar and lounge located at number 23 Boulevard, Valsin. We pumping all night long, live entertainment by G.I. Nyla Blackman. And on the ones and the twos, we have DJ Inshan, DJ Kid, DJ Dynamic, DJ Chris, DJ Covey, DJ Kristan. Free shots. I drink said, don't get tired. Free shots on entry with live promo girls. Wow! Hot thing will be there. What time we do opening? 7 o'clock. The 59 bar and lounge. It's a grand opening. You don't want to miss. Nyla Blackman will be there. All the top guns. All the promo girls. Hot things. Number 23 Boulevard, Valsin. Check this address for me, please. Where exactly is Boulevard, Valsin? Huh? Where? Where that road is? They down by Dibbles. Dibbles are down by you, boy? Okay. Thing pumping down there, boy. Car City Trading. Also, Varma Steel. SNS Passage Supermarket. Tire Clinic. Let's take a fast break.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks, and only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
This Friday night, all roads lead to the grand opening of D59 Bar and Lounge, located at number 23 Boulevard, Valsayn. We pump it all night long. Live entertainment by G.I. and Nyla Blackman. And on the ones and twos, we have DJs Inchan, Kid, Dynamic, Chris, Govey, and Kristen. Free shots on entry and live promo gills all night long. Doors open at 7 p.m. D59 Bar and Lounge. It's the grand opening you don't want to miss.
Car City Trading is your #1 source for high quality, new and used Korean auto parts. We are well stocked and carry a wide variety of engines, starters, compressors, alternators, power steering pumps, fans, sensors, head and tail lights, bumpers, grills, shocks, cradles, steering racks, and so much more. Let us help you improve your car's performance. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo number 2. Call us to get a quote at 645-2603 or WhatsApp at 704-2246. Automotive is what we do. Car City Trading. Quality products, fantastic prices. Here's another reason to advertise on Crime Watch. Over 45 million views on YouTube alone in the last 6 years. An outstanding 14 million views for 2022. And on track to surpass that in 2023. In just the previous month, we have surpassed over 1 million views and close to 200,000 hours of watch time. Can you imagine the reach our YouTube platform will get you? Don't forget, persons will also see your business every day by watching our live program on television, on our website, our iOS and Android applications, and of course, our Facebook page that boasts over 576,000 followers. Our packages are based on viewership, so that your business can get the most exposure possible. Advertise where the people are watching. Advertise where it matters. On Crime Watch.
In construction, time is money. Get your roofing materials at the #1 supplier, Varma Steel. Shop today, collect upon purchase, or have it delivered within 24 hours. 28-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $27 per foot. 26-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $36 per foot. Get purlin, steel beams, high-grade roofing sheets, chain link wire, decking pans, and much more at Varma Steel. Order, pay, collect, and go. It's that quick and easy. Visit, call, or WhatsApp today.
The launch of Bacchanal Bargains kicks off at SNS Passage Supermarket. Get everything you need for the road at unbeatable prices. Get Yum Yogurt 4 ounce, 3 for $20. Ramen Delight, chili and chicken, 4 for $20. Goat, $34.95 per pound. White Oak Rum, 750 ml, $105. Absolute Vodka, 750 ml, $185. Coke Johnny Walker Black Label, 750 ml, $270. Jack Daniels Assorted, 750 ml, $265. Caribbean Stag Case, $195. And much more. Shop and win all-inclusive bet tickets when you spend $300 and over, or win 2 Tuesday on the Rocks tickets. Win 1 of 6 coolers filled with drinks. Spend $300 and over to enter. The freshest produce at unbeatable prices at our farmers market last Saturday in every month. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro. 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro. And number 3 Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Passage Supermarket. Simply better shopping. Now opened at our Montrose Chaguanas branch. Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer. The largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
Sunday for me in San Fernando tomorrow. You know, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I spoke to the Minister of Works and Transport, Mr. Rohan Sinanan, right? Don't know if you have a picture of him. And with respect to the road, Market Street, right by First Citizen, Wasser, right next door there. So we spoke to him, those of you who saw the program. So today I just went back, coming from the bank. I went to the bank, and I just stopped and I did a video. Look at it. It's a minute video. Minister, so I just wanted to show you exactly what's happening here. You see, as you can see, the bank is right across there. This is just the Wasser office here. Okay? And this is the area that I'm showing you right now. All right, First Citizen is across there, as you can see. And Wasser is across here. Now, persons have been complaining. It's terrible. It's really, really terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And even the side of the road here, even to this part here, the road is really, really bad. So I don't know if you can, really use your good office and sort it out. Everybody has been calling, I know the mayor had said that he wrote you a letter also, but I'm asking you to use your good office, Minister, and address this for me, please, now. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you an update, I know the mayor said that he wrote the letters and whatnot, and so I decided to call the man direct. And I did, in fact, the minister, the ministers made this guy called me, directors there that works in the ministry, Anil Mohan Singh, and sorry, I don't know he's responsible for these things there, and he said that he's liaising with the corporation and other persons, and just to let you know that there's a clear case that a pipe is leaking there, and they can't do anything now, because if you could, there is a main street there. There's a main street, and it's a busy place. Saturdays is market and whatnot. Because I did speak with Anil Mohan Singh from the Ministry of Works and Transport, and even I spoke there this afternoon. So they decided now that on Sunday they're going to start work. They're going to see about the line on Sunday. All right. So on Sunday they're going to see about the line. So I just wanted to give you an update, and then after they will fix the road. But they had to take care of the leak. Because the minister called me a while ago, he was in Parliament, and he called me and just to give me an update on it. And that's why I tell people, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You be nice, people be nice to you. That's all. And we just had a cordial conversation with respect to the road. And so on Sunday, so all those who go into that bank every day, Karen Ruplal and all the nice girls and Maraj and everybody, and those who work in the National Insurance Board right next door there, and Wasser and whatnot, everybody who used that road right next to the Pineapple Man. The road is terrible. So work is going to start on Sunday. Okay? Just to let you know that. They're going to start work on Sunday, and then they're going to take it from there maybe in the afternoons. Well, the next part will be easier. So I had to just tell you what's going on. Also, a 26-year-old man was arrested after he was caught with the AR-15 rifle at his Maracas St. Joseph home. Around 5:30, officers of Maloney CID, right, seized an AR-15 rifle, 60 live rounds of ammunition, 2 magazines, and a bulletproof vest. The suspect was subsequently arrested after he defined. The exercise was led by Sergeant Bissessa, Corporal Ali, PC Winter, PC Haban, and PC Williams. What's that? Yeah. Also, you remember the man with the taxi man? Remember the taxi man, right? With the little beating up on there. Remember the taxi man? Right, we had the video. Yeah, watch it. Hey, ready, woman there, boy. Watch it. Ask some audio. Give me a little audio now.
What the is this? What trouble is?
Come back to me because the violence is less strong. Anyhow, that dusty, get dust out. Dusty get dust out, ladies and gentlemen. He got dust out. So Dusty get dust out. Around 6 a.m., hold on, the 42-year taxi driver who allegedly assaulted a woman with a cricket bat during an altercation in downtown Port of Spain last week was arrested on Tuesday, the 24th. Around 6 a.m., the officers of Port of Spain Task Force arrested Dusty Joseph at his Fort George Road St. James home. Joseph was arrested and taken to Besseau Street Police Station where he will be interviewed by investigators. The videos of the altercation circulated on social media last week which showed the man arguing with two women near Church's Chicken at the corner of Henry Street and Independence Square. Joseph then struck one of the women twice with the bat during the argument before he drove off. So he's in custody right now. So Dusty, get dust out. Want to say happy birthday to Kyle Mahabir. Kyle Mahabir, happy birthday to you. I want to take a fast break. When I come back, I want to tell all you what's going on now. I'll tell all you something. I want to tell all you something. Trinidad, get ready for Soca in South. Saturday, 28th of January. Live performance by Eddie Charles, G. Vaughn, Pat, Snakey, Sir Mikey, Sherwin Winchester, Curls, everybody there, okay. Jay's Auto Song Solution, Homeland Marketing, Garden Junkies, Angostura White Oak Rum, great thing, boy. Chic Lisha, Autorec, I had afraid to bring the rum here because I feel like I'll drink it. Let's take a fast break.
Soca in South. Saturday, 28th January, South Trinidad. Get ready. Soca in South. With live performances by Eddie Charles, G. Vaughn, Patch, Sherwin Winchester, Snakey, Sir Mikey, and the Sexy Curls. On the ones and twos, DJ Sean. Drink specials all night long. Ladies, free before 10 p.m. All happening at Carnival City, located at Gulf City Mall, South Trinidad. Saturday, 28th January, Soca in South. Soca in South.
JS Auto Sound Solution for all your car audio and security needs. Specialize in best quality Android head units, 360 camera, amplifiers, subwoofers, and much more. Located at Mad Eye Imports Compound, Barrapore. Call today at 488-9253.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Do you want I.A.N live at your business and seen on television? Then book your live now and promote your business the best way you can. Get 1 hour of ad-free live broadcasting on television and all our platforms. Don't wait, spots are going quickly, so book now. Call 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
And this white talk non-stop. But darling, you cannot leave me. Oil up is who are we? Heading down to Trini. Baby,
on the road as real must be playing. And white talk brings the vibes to jump up Juve morning.
in Christmas, when rag and flag waving. Once we have white talk, we carnival winning.
No run, no cry, we leaving.
We're not messing this jamming.
On the road, white talk, we drinking.
If you know, we raining.
Chicley Show Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chicley Show Limited, 665-3336.
Autorec Japan Limited is having a massive clearance sale at our Chamfre branch only. Everything must go. Starting Friday 13th January, while stocks last, come into 1B Eastern Main Road, Pittsburgh, Chamfre and get prices drastically slashed on door shells, bumpers, bonnets, trunk lids, head and tail lights. instrument panels, mirrors, shocks, and so much more. Check out our Bocal Road branch for new arrivals and parts. Give us a call for more information. Don't miss this.
Let me get hot off the press. Hot off the press. Let me tell you what's going on. John Wick, a.k.a. Emmanuel John. This is the big story I have to give you. Nobody don't know about this yet, but they're going to know about it now. John Wick, a.k.a. Emmanuel John, a.k.a. Isaiah Thomas, is now a fugitive from the law after he managed to secure an access bail before homicide detectives were able to execute a warrant for him in relation to a murder charge. Now listen to what I have to say very carefully, because I did state last week that I hope there is no reoccurrence of the Pennywise deadliest heist fugitives, Christopher Noriega and Brent Walcott. Well, sorry to say, but John Wick is now wanted by police who cannot seem to find him after he was released on $250,000 bail for shooting at 5 police officers, kidnapping and robbing a Massey stores manager, and several firearm and ammunition charges arising of the Massey store. You remember when I said it last week? You remember? Go ahead. 22-year-old Isaiah Thomas, a.k.a. John Wick, a.k.a. Emmanuel John of Roystonia, Couva, will be charged with the murder of 27-year-old Jeffet Williams on Friday. Deputy Director of Public Prosecution with responsibility for Central, South and Southwestern Division, Joan Honoré Paul, advised the police to charge Wick with the killing. However, before the homicide detectives received green light to charge Wick, officers from Southern Division charged him and took him before San Fernando magistrate on the Massey Stores abduction robbery. He was refused bail and remained in prison custody by San Fernando magistrate. Police are expected to obtain a warrant at the San Fernando Magistrate Court this week for murder and executed on Wick while at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center, ECRC, in Santa Rosa, before return to San Fernando Court and is granted and secures bail. All right, so I wanted to give you an update on that. You see, they want to make sure what happened with the Pennywise, with Brent Walcott and Christopher Noriega doesn't happen with John Wick. You know these two Pennywise fellas and them. They're still on the run. They got bail and they can't find them. And now they wanted for murder, these two fellas. But here they're hiding somewhere up in a hill. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Christopher Noriega and Brent Walcott. The world looking for all you. What will be able to say and turn and come in and relax all your head, boy? They will find you. A runner just get tired. You know something? Just as I said it here, the same thing happened with John Wick. They were supposed to charge John Wick for murder. John Wick went up in prison. They were supposed to execute a warrant, right, for murder, right? When they reach up there, he don't secure bail and gone. But in fact, he was supposed to go tomorrow. In fact, homicide was supposed to go tomorrow. But he gone since last week Thursday. Why they wait so long? I don't know. So he on the run now. John Wick on the run now. Coming out to terrorize people again. You know? Them going in hiding. So it's 3 big time fugitive. 3 men wanted by police now. It's John Wick. And I said it right here. The same thing with Pennywise. Look at that John Wick. And John Wick is the man with the massive robbery and the gun and this and that. Shooting at police. So imagine he come out now. Carnival coming and all you. But before I give you the details on how John Wick managed to beat the system and is in the free world doing what God alone knows, let me take you back on Tuesday, 7th January. I stood right here, just as I said, I hope there isn't a repeat of what happened with the 2 Pennywise murder fugitive, Christopher Noriega and Brent Walcott. I'll show you that clip. The incident involving John Wick is a clear indication of the inefficient communication and possible camaraderie between several law enforcement agencies and or units and arms of criminal justice system. Chris Lala of number 5 Guapo Village, California, Emmanuel John, a.k.a. John Wick, a.k.a. Isaiah Thomas of number 3 Purple Heart Avenue, Roystonia, Couva, were jointly charged with Friday the 6th kidnapping of assistant Massey stores manager and robbery of $15,400. They both appeared before the San Fernando First Court Magistrate on Friday 13th, 2020 and were refused bail and remanded in custody by Senior Magistrate Amina Deonarayan Singh. Days later, the attorney made an application on the High Court for bail, and John Wick was granted bail in the sum of $250,000 to cover all charges. On Thursday, 19th of January, John Wick, who was in quarantine at the Eastern Correctional and Rehabilitation Center in Santa Rosa, was able to access bail and was released from prison custody and cannot be located. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday, 26th of January, officers of Region 3 Homicide Bureau of Investigation were expected to go to remand prison and execute a warrant for Wick for the Labor Day 2022 murder of Japheth Williams. Last week, a request was sent to the prison by police which sought permission for officers to enter the prison and execute the warrant which charged Wick with Williams' murder. But William was shot and killed in broad daylight on June the 20th at Yellery Street in California. And let's continue. Around 9:45 p.m. on Friday, January, the 40-year-old victim and assistant manager locked and secured Massey stores located at Bamboo Roundabout, Laramie, and left. Well, me have to go all over. Just to let you know, I not to go into all that detail, all that small talk. All to let you know, John Wick on the run. He armed and dangerous. Not deodorant arm, yeah? Not underarm, but he's armed with fires. He's armed with fires, ladies and gentlemen. So imagine they just miscommunication. I don't know. So they went to execute that warrant. Since last week, he got bail and he gone. They can't find him now. They can't find him now. I'm just showing you how the system. And I watched my hobby said, didn't even know he gone. And I even, listen, if I tell you something, you want to hear this one too? I don't think nobody don't know, I know he gone. Nobody don't know that. It have a media house in Trinidad and Tobago. Right now in Trinidad and Tobago. No, that man gone. I tell the people right now, taping this. I tell the nation, he gone. I'm telling you. Cannot be found. He cannot be found nowhere. So imagine that shooting in Pennywise, where they come out with the gun, zzz, right? Two of them, they can't find both of them. They can't find you. Don't ever forget that video, Don't ever forget that, Christopher Noriega and Brent Walcott. They secure bail. When time to go and charge them for murder, miscommunication. They wait. They get bail and they're gone and they can't find them. John Wick, the same thing. Last week, Massey stores, robbery, shooting behind police, gun thing. They realize that everybody looking for him. They realize when they find him, he's the man who allegedly killed Japheth. So they say they're ready now. So they send him, he was denied bail, not knowing he applied for bail in Chambers, for judge in Chambers. Bam, 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 he get bail, he busts out. He busts out. 2 days after, he gone. Nobody here break out of jail, he get bail, but there's no communication with the different agencies. Just imagine that. But we haven't carnival for 180-something million. 80-something million to fix my stadium, all kind of thing. Everybody living it right. Just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. So that's what's going on here. Right now, my phone ringing off the hook. Watch, you see, all of them all over the world. Customs and Excise have seized approximately 8 million in marijuana at Port of Spain. Port at TT Post, Piaco branch. What? Customs and Excise Division issued a release disclosing the details of the finding at a transit shed at the Port of Spain. Watch now, man. 8 million. Thing running, boy. Thing running hot. It's running hot. Also, 2 men were arrested after they were found with a quantity of marijuana during a roadblock exercise. On Sunday, the suspect was identified as 31-year-old I.A.N. Thomas and 32-year-old Curlan Giato, both of Bugmalatris, Lower Santa Cruz. Both suspects were arrested after offense. We have a photo of them. The exercise was spearheaded by Senior Superintendent Edwards, Superintendent Revenues, ASP Singh, Inspector Barrett, Sergeant Martin. Also, 3 men were arrested after officers responded to a participant robbery in San Juan. Around 8:20, the officers responded to a report where they intercepted a black Kia Rio motor car along Lahore Laventil Road, San Juan, with 3 occupants. A search was conducted, and the officers found the firearm with 6 rounds of 9mm ammunition and whatnot. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hey, I.A.N, Happy New Year, man. Second time caller from New York, man.
Where's the scene? Where's the scene?
I never remember me calling on Wednesday. I could only call on Wednesday if I do have to call. But I youth had make I tell my daughters and them can't come to because all the violence and everything. Anyway, however, you're doing some impressive work. We love you. Keep the good work. Keep it up. Them youth and them, if you want to catch those youth, all you got to do is put up a reward, man. Where they getting them assault weapons from?
Well,
what's going on in Tree?
Yeah, but the friends, boy, friends just carry you, but friend don't keep bring her back. If I line with a set of gunmen, I want to buy gun. But if I line with people who go into school and people who better themselves, I want to do their masters, I want to open business, but that will be my ambition. Whoever you line with and associate with, they will create your ambition. So if you line with gunmen and men smoking weed and doing coke and selling drugs, what you expect to do? Hold a Bible and read it? No. You want to do the same thing? If I line with bright people...
Yeah, what we have to do. Yeah, what we have to do. Yeah, what we have to do. Yeah, we gotta seek, search, and destroy them, Ian.
Yeah, well, I support you 101%. Give me the information. Once you give me the information, we go in. You know my track record.
Well, one of my daughters coming on the next, on the 14th. She wanted to be interested in renting that luxury vehicle you got.
Renting
for the carnival. The luxury vehicle that you got for sale, the Beamer.
Okay.
The Beamer.
You want the Beamer? Send some more. Who are the keys to my Beamer? Oh, man.
You renting, you want to rent it or?
How can I? Yeah? Don't beat up. It might go. Somebody I want to be a comment about that car. It's amazing.
Yeah,
but I'm
nice,
ready to sell it. I'm ready to sell it. I just busy and I don't have time to meet nobody.
No, we want to rent it. We want to sell it. We want to rent it for the carnival and flip. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got rental. You like bacchanal thing. Bye-bye.
All right,
send a chocolate for me.
Send a chocolate
for me. Send a big chocolate or something. I go on. You know, ladies and gentlemen, okay, just to let you know, we have a video with Dr. Keith Rowley talking about the gas and the sanctions and whatnot. We have it? Go ahead.
The United States government has today approved Trinidad and Tobago's development of the Dragon gas field via an OFAC waiver from sanctions with specific terms to be finalized. What this means is that the restrictions on the Dragon gas field development is now relieved, and all relevant parties can progress the plans to result in natural gas from Venezuela eventually flowing for the first time from these proven reserves to Trinidad and Tobago, and then on to Caribbean, European, and other markets, bringing much humanitarian benefits to the Venezuelan population and greater energy security to the Caribbean region. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a significant and happy day for me, my team, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and the people of the CARICOM and the CARIFORUM region. This is a significant development with far-reaching consequences.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, is G20. Is it G20 I said? You know, with respect to the war in Ukraine, with Russia and Ukraine and things, that real adverse effect with the gas and whatnot. And so the US had decided, now we have what's going on, as much as what's going on in Venezuela there, we have to lift the sanctions, we have to lift it because the government lobbied the United States. And the Prime Minister went to the US, and let me tell you something. You know what that means? That means, in a nutshell, you know what that means in a nutshell? You see what's going on in Guyana? if we manage it right, we could give Guyana a run with respect to prosperity. Yeah. That is what it means in a nutshell. That means if we manage this right, and the blessing, as they say, filter down to the poor and the middle class, and which I hope they do, great days are ahead. That means that Point Lisas and California, the Point Lisas plant, well, that means things going to happen. That means they're going to use here, the investors going to come back here, and people are going to come because they're going to use here as a springboard. This is where it's going to happen. Yeah? Let me give you a little information. The U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, granted Trinidad and Tobago a waiver, listen, to explore the Dragon natural gas field in Venezuela. Remember, because they had sanctions. Remember, Venezuela was sanctioned. You can't deal with a sanctioned nation, yeah? I was chatting with some persons that really big in energy, the energy sector in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't want to call their names. But they had some challenging times when Venezuela got sanctioned, yeah? And it affected them really, really bad. I mean, they had business, business wasn't as usual, but they were still sailing. But what they realized that you cannot, not even, once you have sanctions on you, don't ever let the government find you doing business with a sanctioned nation. Yeah? And don't feel you can bypass it somewhere and pay that company's money. But now, ladies and gentlemen, great days are ahead. It's great news. While I tell you, that was the talk last night at the cocktail party at Hyatt, the energy conference. And everybody was talking about it. Everybody. That was the talk. When that news broke, boy, everybody kept asking me, did you run with it? Did you? Yeah, we ran with it. And, we didn't have time to run with it because it came out late. But nevertheless, when I found out, I started to call around, and then person started to ask me, and, but then I found out, I was asking, but I guess the news broke among the right company. So let me just give you a little information. The U.S. Office of Foreign Asset Control granted Trinidad and Tobago a waiver to explore the Dragon natural gas field in Venezuela. We could not have done that before as a result of the sanctions. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's our money to make. I'm trying to break it down to you. This was disclosed by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley during a press conference call at the Diplomatic Center, St. Anne's, on Tuesday, 24th of January, who added that happy days are ahead. Happy days are ahead, Mr. Prime Minister, once we manage it well. Always remember that. Happy days are ahead once we manage it well. That's the best news, eh? Remember, that's the best news I've heard in recent times with respect to Trinidad and Tobago. It's the best news. It's the best news. But once we manage it well, as you can see, Guyana, upon their findings, they are managing it well. The people getting stuff, they're getting increase in salaries, a lot of infrastructure work, a lot of things happening in Guyana, a lot of investors in Guyana. That is what we want. And imagine what we are, this position that we are in right now. I ain't boasting. We are ahead of the game if we manage it well. We are ahead of the game, ahead of our CARICOM brothers and sisters. We are ahead of the game if we manage it well. It all goes back, ladies and gentlemen, to a management issue. It is there in our hands, but if we manage it well, it's like a lotto. You just found out, you struggle, you drag on the ground, you couldn't have nothing to eat, you have nothing to drink, and you just get up in the morning and realize you just inherited a large sum of money. You could either go mad. It's like a dog lock up. You open the kennel and the dog run out the road and get bounced. You have to know you're doing this thing. You have to know you're spending this money. You have to know where we really need it. Because we could see, ladies and gentlemen, similar to 2000 and 2007, between that period, where all these big buildings like Napa and Hyatt and everything was building and all kind of thing. We could have a boom like that. But if we manage it well. And today I am calling on the Honorable Prime Minister, manage the affairs of the nation well, please. Don't get too excited. Don't get excited. But and remember the poor among us, remember the needy among us, remember there are persons who need help, persons who are waiting on surgeries and cataract surgeries and cardiovascular surgeries, and there are persons who wait. Let's see about all of them. Let's really make Trinidad great again. Let's make the people of Trinidad and Tobago happy. Because now that has happened. Now they have this sanction. A lot of U.S. companies and franchise and whatnot will go back to Caracas and Venezuela and whatnot, yeah? Yeah, a lot is going to happen. Surgeries and persons who are doing surgeries, and speaking about surgeries, today I met with a doctor from Venezuela, from Caracas, who worked closely with Dr. Ortega. And as you know, Dr. Ortega died in an accident. And I'll pull that clip back tomorrow. Not the accident, but when he was here, last time he was here. And so, but nevertheless, we have a doctor who's here, and they're doing some stuff. And, you know, if you're interested, well, I'm telling you, he's good, he's really good, he's really good. So, but a lot is going to happen. That's what I tell you sometimes, you know. However you position yourself, and that is why in the midst of crisis, it's how you position yourself and how you ride the wave. If you learn to ride the wave and the current, you will eventually reach the shore. Don't give up. Just don't give up. Because that's what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. That is what the power of a pen can do. It has changed the dynamics globally. We're on the global market economy, you know. We're on the global market right now. This global attention, yeah? We're in a position, it's global attention. It all goes back how we manage it. So today I ask them, manage it well. And remember the displaced among us. Please, please. So the U.S., ladies and gentlemen, Office of Foreign Assets Control granted Trinidad and Tobago a waiver to explore the Dragon natural gas in Venezuela. The U.S. $1 billion deal, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. $1 billion deal was signed between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela in August 2018. Those involved included energy giant Shell, Venezuelan state oil company, PDVSA, and Trinidad and Tobago natural gas company, NGC. The Dragon deal with TT developing the field, which is estimated to produce 150 million standard cubic feet of gas per day. The gas is supposed to be imported through a $1 billion pipeline to the Hibiscus platform off the north coast of Trinidad and Tobago. The platform is jointly owned by Trinidad and Tobago government, NGC, and Shell. Wow, I tell you, money to make. The deal was left in limbo. It was left in limbo after the U.S. imposed sanctions on Venezuela. So now, things have changed. And that is why you can learn a lot from this as a businessman. Yeah? You have to learn to work around crisis. You have to learn to work around crisis. And a lot of people, and I was telling somebody last night, they work in a good company, but they are big in the dance. But some people just good where they are. Sometimes you have to learn to jump out of the boat of comfort and learn to swim among the sharks. What this, ladies and gentlemen, this decision is that whatever was going on there with Russia and whatever, the U.S. worked around that. They worked because they realized we are in a crisis. We're in a global crisis now with this gas. Global crisis. So as much as going on in Venezuela, we're going on now. We have lived our sanction, lays with Trinidad and Tobago, lays with Shell, NGC, everybody, and let me get this thing rolling. And that is what they did. That is what they did. So, great days are ahead. There's no way I can put it again to you. And the deal, however, at this media conference yesterday, the Prime Minister said he led the charge to sway the U.S. government hand, lobbying not only for Trinidad and Tobago, but for all CARICOM. But he's saying he led the team. But he did went to America, yeah? I want to mash up the man. But it looked like the man get things, so we look like we had to kind of, now. But not me. Not me. I'm glad for Trinbagonians. It's a great day for us. Don't let nobody, shoot it down. It's a great day for us. Dr. Rowley said that one of the terms of the waiver was that CARICOM be given preferential treatment for greater energy security in the region. Cuba is not to benefit from the waiver as it still remains under sanction by U.S. We are the closest to this all this gas business. We are the closest. We up in the throat. We right there, right here. We out here. We out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, asked how this will work, Dr. Rowley said that that will not be a problem, reminding the population of a time when, because of sanctions, the Venezuelan government asked Trinidad to purchase necessities on its behalf. To similar approach could be made. Another term is that the waiver is for 2 years, 8 short of what Rowley was negotiating for. He added, though, that the option to extend is there. He remains optimistic. He described the waiver as a win-win. So, partner, we get 2 years. The waiver has a term for 2 years. If we manage it right, and let me tell you, as we speak, it has no time to play. No time to play, but as they say in Trinidad, and they say in the Caribbean, beat the iron while it's hot. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I'll tell you more, but I am happy. I am happy as a citizen of this country. I am happy for the business community. I am happy. A lot's going to happen in Point Lisa. So a lot's going to boost the economy in Cuba, in California. A lot's going to happen. A lot's going to happen. It's a great day. It is a great day. Even though they lobbied for how much years? For 10 years or so, they got 2. So it's a great day that things could happen. It could already happen for 2 years. We could do a lot. And based on how we manage that, and they don't want no culture, they don't want no bacchanal, it could be extended. It could be extended. The Prime Minister said that he's optimistic. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. That's why I tell you tonight, before we go, position yourself. Anything again? What is that? I'm hearing, oh shucks. Right, so we are out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Tomorrow I'll talk more about the oil, the gas find and what exactly happened. My researchers will do more tomorrow. We're going to keep this document up. I have more to show you tomorrow, but I'm going to open with this tomorrow with the gas because it's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. Have a wonderful night and God bless you. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle